Nico, I need you to rank each water right now on Extremely Sideways, starting right now. Rank every single water bottle you have in your house.
Got it.
Okay.
Ice Mountain, number 1.
No, that's wrong. That's disgusting.
Bar.
I hate it. No, Jay, listen. We need this. This is for content.
You
Rank
asked
every
what's
single
in
water bottle.
my house.
All right, what's number 2?
Number 2, LaCroix.
Does that count?
Is LaCroix water?
It's
I'm Googling
sparkling.
that.
You didn't say still water. You said sparkling.
You go with a Perrier, a little Perrier water.
Yeah, but is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
just sparkling. All right, number 3.
All right, number 3.
Kirkland. It sucks.
I could go with that. I could go number 3, but I could even go number 4.
The brand of sparkling water? That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I have 4 water bottles in my house, so that's it.
What are you talking
Well, I guess that shows you how much I drink LaCroix.
I got what about Meyer? You got the Meyer branded? Is that gonna dox us?
Nah, I don't have the Meyer. No, because Meyers are in other states.
No.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, they've expanded, but they are the biggest privately owned.
Well, when they
of those
figure out that
stores.
we live in North Carolina, we're fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on? Jay, we are on the move.
I need to see how many
Ohio,
states have
Indiana,
so,
Illinois,
so,
Kentucky, and Wisconsin.
There you go. So one of those you're going to be right, and I bet everyone already knows.
I mean, the way we talk, we're clearly Midwest outside of me, who could be from New England.
You are just saying stuff. I'm very much
but you can't
North
be from
Carolina.
New England anymore because you just said Midwest. I'm from
Nico,
Texas,
you're
so I don't know what you're
fucking
talking
up,
about.
dude. You're fucking up.
Why? Are we
Also-
recording?
I mean, we could be from Corpus Christi, Texas, at the
We
American
could be.
Bank Center, live.
Yeah, but
in
then we would have
stereo
to
with
see
Joey
this-
Styles and Taz. As we open up, as we did with the water bottles, to something even more fucking thirsty. You got the thirst traps themselves. We got Kelly here with her fucking legs wide open.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
she is wide, and she has this has evolved from like simple kind of sexy dancing. She's on full stripper routine.
Nico, you got your water bottle on stat right now?
It is a full stripper routine. That's a good way of putting it. I have that. It seems like she's gotten, I guess at the very least, more comfortable in doing this kind of stuff. But I mean, I can say that. I can only say that just because of how much she's done this. And yeah, she is in full-on lingerie. She is clearly, in some sort of like BDSM type of boots. Like they go all the way up to the thigh. She is exposing her undergarments.
They don't even wait.
Her bra is sparkly. Yeah, and this is the opening of the show.
Yes,
we let the bodies hit the floor,
okay.
and it goes straight into this.
Okay, how
dude. And she also gets her own infographic too. I'm guessing they're going more extreme about it because of this being recently from a Saturday Night Main Event.
Ladies,
just coming off that.
Let Nico out of the cage, Jay.
Ladies and gentlemen, inform you, man, is on Gouda level maximum.
Oh my god, your Gooner levels make your mic pop, dude. I can barely hear you.
It was very hot. I heard it though.
No, we heard
not,
a little.
not
there we go.
Sexy, hot as in like it was very loud.
I hit the mute button with my nose. But,
how does that happen?
Because it's on top of the mic.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean
I put
it's
it
on
in
top of the mic?
It's what? I got a separate mic set.
Got a
Anyways,
separate mic set.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Anyways,
okay.
So it's like Guna level maximum. It is right in your face. These panty shots. She then takes off the skirt, the top, and she is probably about to do something real nasty.
Yeah.
But
why you gotta say it like that?
Yeah.
What? Oh, chosen hero, the great
Michael Knox,
the Maximus, Mike Knox.
Oh, we love Michael Knox.
The Maximus,
Michael Knuckles Knox.
How many fucking segments are we gonna have where Kelly goes, "I'm gonna take the boob out," and Mike Knox goes, "No."
And until Mike Knox
7.
is done with his stupid storyline,
I mean,
then we'll be done with it.
To be fair, I feel like this is the end, but we'll get into that. He puts the towel on like normal, but this time he walks her ass to the ring. And he is more upset than usual while she's like smiling as he's dragging her to the ring, which I don't think that's the emotion she's supposed to be doing, but she is.
She's just happy to be
And
there.
he basically tells her, looks her in the eye and goes, because of your desire to be an exhibitionist, look at what happened last week. And we shoot to the cam.
Oh, yeah, we get to see the Sandman fucking careening him.
Mm-hmm.
Look what you did to me.
Mm-hmm.
I remembered this being on Saturday Night Main Event for some reason, but this was on last week's ECW.
You think NBC would allow this? No, they only had Divas Bull Riding and Sabu.
Yeah, I'm just getting it all mixed up, because we've had that most recent show, the one that we were able to do, not to show off where we're recording, but we had just done Saturday Night's Main Event a little bit ago, and now we've moved on from that. So it's been quite a while since we've been able to watch ECW because everything was kind of gone for a while. Oh, so yeah, everything's just kind of mixed up for me right now.
Yeah, this is the one where Sandman come out and he says, "Hey fan, grab my cock," and the fan grabs his cock, and by cock I mean his Singapore cane.
Mm-hmm.
Sandman let him do it.
Yeah,
this is the ultimate gooner show.
This is so goony. I've used that word.
This is what you really show someone that wants to goon out in wrestling style. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is fucked up. This is all just sex. Sandman wants people to grab his penis. Later on, we get a fucking makeout session. It's crazy. We'll get there. Hold on.
Sexy.
That's wild.
Keep the edging going. We will get there.
We
will get there. Nico, we got a match.
Yes, the match.
No, so Jay gets
I just wanted to add in this part here where at commentary they said, you think if you wouldn't date an exhibitionist if you had a problem with her being an exhibitionist.
Yeah.
Which I just love how much that they keep hitting that hammer home. I love that in the promo too. Going into this match, it starts with Knox talking to Kelly, saying, "Kelly, because of your desire to be a exhibitionist, I want you to watch what happened, and now you're gonna watch me beat Sandman." And Sandman comes to the crowd. No one cares for Sandman. It's not like they don't care necessarily.
This crowd is exhausted from.
There's some people that are like hyped to see him from where he's entering. Yeah. Because here's the thing: it's 11 o'clock at night after watching a whole show, and now you're going straight into a show that's probably not nearly as interesting to most people, other than the main event, of course, going to be Undertaker and Big Show. Which was set up also at Saturday Night Main Event. So if you want to know a lot of stuff that's happened here, I go check out the Saturday Night Main Event. Anyway.
Don't.
Yeah, but don't watch any of our stuff.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
You don't have to watch this. Remember that.
Hey.
So Knox goes straight for Sandman, and Sandman is already bleeding because he does his fucking stupid beer can gimmick where he's slamming it into his head and trying to get his concussion. As soon as he gets into the ring, he doesn't even get a chance to stand in the ring because Knox is already on him, dude. They land he lands a few punches, goes in for an eye rake, brings him out to the announce table, slams Sandman into the announce table. This is Mike Knox going over on the Sandman. This is the most Sandman has sold. This is the most he has done for any match, selling or otherwise. So I'm immediately invested because it is something
different.
New. It's a gimmick, or not a gimmick. It's a feud finally going on. There's a story happening. There's a finally a head that we're getting to from the whole Mike Knox Kelly exhibitionist stuff, which has also been the only story that's happened this entire time. So anyway, Knox gets a few elbows into Sandman. Sandman tried to do an Irish whip to get Knox into the barricade. but Knox was able to reverse it. He gets his elbows in. He even strangles Sandman at one point with a wire from one of the cameras. This was the most wild part of the night. This is also the only Extreme Rules match of the night, which has been pretty usual now for ECW just to have one no rules match. They get back into the ring. Sandman finally gets in some offense with a bulldog and a few more punches. But then he gets the Singapore cane. And people start losing their mind for this. They get out of the ring. Knox hides behind Kelly. And Sandman takes a million years to wind up his Singapore cane to eradicate Knox. But when he finally goes in for the kill, Knox pulls in Kelly, and she gets hit square in the head with the Singapore cane. She is down.
So fucking hard. I was going crazy.
It was
what the
crazy.
hell?
He did not hold back, and he got a bonus from this.
No.
They replayed this move not once, not twice, but I think a third time through the night, because it is a wild wild altercation there. Yeah, it's a wild spot. They get back into the ring, and Knox does 2 low blows to Sandman. So Sandman is out cold, and Knox wins the pin in a 2-minute 38-second match. He rolls out of the ring, and he leaves both Sandman and Kelly just out at the ring. And we cut to an advertisement for the main event.
You build up this fucking guy for weeks doing Nacho Libre, zombie fucking bullshit, and you are dominant every single one where you're doing 5-second squashes, and then you get fucking jobbed out to Mike fucking Knox. Go fuck yourself, Sandman. What the hell is wrong with you, dude?
Dude, hey,
what are they doing here?
Well, no, because here's the thing.
I mean,
to
be fair, those all like straight job of losers. I mean, Mike Knox is an actual.
I get that, but still, like, this is his first like not jobber, and he gets fucking killed.
First televised match.
Fuck Sandman.
Sandman had like no offense in this match. He looked like a fucking dweeb.
He was.
Yeah, he didn't do anything. And the thing is that
from the beer can.
a lot of points throughout the very few matches that we have are going to be very similar builds. The only advantage that this one has was that it was an Extreme Rules match. But every other match of the show is going to feel in certain points of the night kind of like this match. Not in the sense of brutality, but in the sense of like, it seems like one person's just getting the upper hand for the most part. And it just kind of felt like we were watching some more played out squash matches, except Sabu, but we'll get to Sabu. I kind of like it though. First off, I'm getting used to the fact that a lot of these matches are just going to be normal matches. Rules are starting to matter, which is fine. You know, especially after 11 o'clock p.m. I don't think anyone really gives a shit. It's just like, we're just going to be here because we've already watched about like an hour or 2 hours of wrestling. Let's get into it. But I like how much the audience hates Mike Knox. They hate him for everything going on with Kelly, because a lot of people are booing when Kelly's been taken away, because I guess everyone wants this in 2006. I don't know, but everyone's losing their mind watching this, so I guess it's getting someone's attention, and Nico's, of course. But now all the buildup that we have done for Sandman, and with Sandman being a legacy wrestler to this company, it makes it feel like it's a bigger deal than it would have been with anyone else. Like if Mike Knox just started fighting like Sabu instead of Sandman and put him in that position, you could not believe nor be okay with Sabu losing these kind of spots to Mike Knox. But you put Sandman in there, who's not really done a whole lot, and no one really sees him as a good wrestler anyway, and you put him in this kind of spot, it's going to make him look even bigger down the line anyway.
Listen, it's just fucking stupid. Just give Mike Knox the belt already. We're sick and waiting. We've already been edging. Let us
But
go.
you want Mike Knox to beat Big Show? Now you're talking crazy sauce, dude.
Look who's here.
No way. Look at that
What?
disgusting green coat. Is that Shannon Moore?
No, it's the reject, Shannon Moore. Get that right. The reject. I couldn't believe it.
Let me tell you, I reached straight for my notes. Fuck this show, not Shannon Moore! Exclamation point.
Everybody, 3 count.
I put thank God for WWE ECW and Shannon Moore sucks.
What the hell is Shannon Moore gonna do in this brand if they can't even get CM Punk on the show?
I thought this was going to be a debut. I thought
Nope.
Shannon was actually going to come out.
We're never gonna get fucking Shannon Moore.
But he's not even going to do a match?
I don't know. I mean, like, look at how we. All right, so we got 3 matches, right? We got Big Show doing big spots with other fucking shows peoples because they got to get everyone watching the show. You got a mid-show match with fucking Sabu almost every week, and then you got an opener with Sandman almost every week. Where can they fit in Shannon Moore to do anything?
Well, clearly
They can't even get CM Punk on the show.
Well, okay.
No. They have a reason for CM Punk. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
It's because he can't do drugs.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We gotta end all the Kelly stuff. We gotta finish that.
No, we gotta keep going every week.
No, I think it's fun.
Man.
Like
it's gotta be right. Like
she
coming
did
out in that.
I need my government schedule. I need my government regulated goon session every week, Tuesday at 10 p.m. or I will be fucking upset.
Oh God, no, she did a fucking stretcher job. Like if she shows up next week, this is fucking stupid.
Well, they're gonna get the next one. We're gonna get.
Am I the only one
Candace
that's been
Michelle
sitting here thinking that she will just be back next week? You could have her come back next week, keep it going, but put a neck brace on her, and it would be the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. But like, I don't know. Like, I think this is kind of done. I mean, unless the story is she gets a concussion and doesn't remember anything, so Mike Knox just is like, no, he did it on purpose, and she's like, oh, okay.
She has amnesia,
maybe
and she's like, was I an exhibitionist? And Knox is like, no, you were never an exhibitionist.
Maybe the Messiah will save her.
And then the story is that Sandman reminds her that she's an exhibitionist, and that's the story. I would love that.
Listen,
the moral is be true to yourself, even if it's being an exhibitionist.
The Messiah will save her as he's coming out to the ring. We got Paulie.
Oh, the Messiah will save me.
We got Paulie.
Get me the hell out of here.
Coming out with his security squad. They're all dressed up.
Does anyone know who those security members are?
I'm not telling you.
Who are? Please.
It's the Bastion Brothers.
Oh.
Who are the Bastion Brothers?
It's the Bastion Brothers. Former WWE Tag Team Champions. Come on, Jay. Fuck.
It's the Bastion?
I started watching it 2018. That
Doesn't
was the
matter.
New Day.
They were Tag Team Champions, those dweebs in there.
Yeah, they were.
So, there you go.
Before or after this?
Before. A couple of years, actually.
That's crazy.
I think it was like 2003.
How the mighty have fallen.
So we got a security squad. He gets on the mic. Paul Heyman's even more bald this week than ever. But he's still got the little ponytail. Just get it out of there. He doesn't even have his hat anymore. He's just fucking.
Yeah, no, because he's heel now.
He's heel. No. He wants to be bald.
No, actually, I think that's the thing. Like,
are you for real?
Paul Heyman with the hat is a babyface, but Paul Heyman without the hat is a heel.
Well, all right.
That's what I thought. Because like every time I've seen him be a good guy, that's when he has a hat on.
Well, you must all drink from the same glass of Kool-Aid. If you're gonna be blaming me for RVD losing to the Big Show, he's still going on about this. He's still going on about Paul. Paulie's just mad. This is all your fault, Jay and Nico. I explained it to you last week, last episode. It's your fault that Rob Van Dam got suspended for 30 days. I educated you guys in the past. I don't have to educate you anymore. Okay? Then fucking Tommy Dreamer shows up. Dreamer's out here.
Hold on. This is the best part. I just want to get this real quick. I sense more than a little confusion. I understand, my children, how difficult it must be for you to keep up with my vast intellect.
He's just a very smart guy.
I love Paul Heyman. Oh, it's just so good.
Well,
he's the best part of the show.
Very happy. She's cheesing out saying Tommy Dreamer. Security was ready to fucking pounce on him, and they're like, Paul's like, no, don't worry about that. Don't worry, he's just Tommy Dreamer. He could, Paul could win, honestly.
I was just gonna ask, who you think would win in a shoot fight?
Oh, Paul for sure.
Oh, I was gonna say either Tommy Dreamer or the Bastion Brothers.
Oh God, the Bastion Brothers would smoke him.
They would eradicate him, right? They would turn him into a crumbled aluminum can.
It's true. Tommy gets on the mic and he starts cutting a promo saying, I've been with you, Paul, forever. I've been with you since the beginning of ECW. I've seen you prove everybody wrong, Paul. I never demanded anything from you. The locker room is confused. I had your back. You're so gone, man. I'm your friend. I vouched for you. You owe the locker room an explanation. You owe all the fans an explanation. Please, man, please. What is going on with you, Paul? And Paul's like, man, you're right. Gives him a big fucking kiss on the lips. Let's go. Fucking big old Paulie fucking Tommy Dreamer.
Huge.
Big old...
Touchdown.
Fucking...
Hooray!
Tommy... wrongly, of course, is disgusted, and he starts yakking. He's like, buh. And as he turns around, fucking big old Tess shows up out of fucking nowhere and boots the shit out of Tommy.
No, it wasn't Tess, Tyler. You clearly heard the bell there. That was the Undertaker.
No, that was Tess. I'm a testicle.
No, it was Undertaker.
I'm a testicle, Jay.
But I heard the dong.
I'm a testicle.
That's fine. You can be a testicle and a ball, but
Paul just leaves.
That's definitely Undertaker.
Paul leaves with his fucking crew, his little security team. Tess picks up Dreamer's corpse and gives him fucking actually disgusting TKO. He spun that man around. It was bad. Like, Tommy just looks bad.
Yeah. Giant spinning neck breaker.
He looked dead.
Dead as hell. It was a great segment. Fantastic segment.
Yeah. I was pretty pissed at the announcers, though, because they're like, what was that kiss about, huh? And it's like, it's the fucking kiss of death. The fuck didn't you guys get?
It made me think of Godfather.
Although, it was a big fucking crazy smooch. Editor Ty will definitely put it up when I say that.
It looked just like the one in Godfather 2, when Al Pacino kisses his brother. Put that one up, Ty. Show them side by side. Now put them both in slow motion.
No, we'll get flagged for the Godfather.
Yeah,
do it like one of those Minecraft edits where it goes super slow and then super fast.
We'll have correspondence modern mimic the Godfather 2 scene.
Editor Ty, put it in a chicken jockey.
No, this is not. That mean bad. You know who finds those jokes funny, Jay? Balls Mahoney.
Jay. No, he wouldn't. He couldn't comprehend them.
He's in a fucking liminal space in the back. He's always just somewhere in the arena. They can't find him because Balls Mahoney's a little sneaky guy, But nobody wants to hang out with him. Nobody wants to talk to him. So he can easily get away with it. And he's cutting a promo. He said, you try going through life with the name Balls Mahoney. Newsflash, dumbass, that's not your name. What are you trying to get at? You think your name is Balls?
Newsflash, dumbass, his name is Balls. It says it right there. His government name is
Balls Mahoney?
Well, in ECW,
brother, you can go change it. You're a 45-year-old man, dude.
Guys, hold on. Huh? You know in ECW, the C stands for concussion, right?
Well,
he probably does
extreme concussion.
With all the concussions he's got, he can't even try to fit in society, especially with that name, Balls Mahoney. He can't, he won't, and he don't want to. He's a little knucklehead who likes to go all out, kill or be killed. He has no regrets. He might be
Balls
a bit
Mahoney.
nuts. He might have no butts, and he might have no coconuts. He is Baloney Maloney.
Balls Mahoney looks like the world's worst stepdad.
He does. Oh god, this was bad. Can I mention something before Balls though? They put up the stats for Undertaker and Big Show.
Yes,
throw it up.
And I saw 507 for Big Show, and I'm like, look, another fucking full chicken, and he's on 600 and me or whatever.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He only eats fucking that. He doesn't eat chicken breast asparagus. He eats fucking McDonald's Big Mac.
That's true.
That's me though.
Now, when he says get a chicken, they make like a chicken out of McChickens.
Oh, dude, no, he got the chicken Big Mac.
Yeah.
I had
I like the
noticed
chicken
the
Big
stat.
Mac. What the hell?
The fucking grease from the chicken's all over him in his matches.
I noticed another stat though on this little like Tales of the Tape thing,
Uh-huh.
where it shows one of Taker's achievements being that he is 14-0 at WrestleMania right now.
That's right.
I just think that that's really cool. You know, where just in that particular point of history for that streak, which we know will last for at least another 7 or 6.
How the fuck is Taker's signature move not the
No,
tombstone?
7.
It's the last ride.
Yeah, I did not understand that either, especially for this iteration of Undertaker. Maybe like American Badass, you could get away with last ride, but for me, I would think
Tombstone.
you could think Tombstone. I also think Chokeslam, which is a big thing they're gonna try to get over.
That's Big Show's move. That's Big Show's chokeslam. Come on. Even
No,
though
that's
it's not even
Great Khali's
That's not
move.
even Big Show's move anymore because he uses the Cobra Clutch.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he does.
ECW, Paulie, get your fucking stats right.
I think when you get two big guys who choke slam, you have to make it choke slam because they have to have the choke slam spot.
Well, they don't wanna, and especially since Sabu is now in action next after the break, and we get Sabu coming out, the most over guy on the show. Sabu's got his fucking spike still. He hides that bad boy in his shoe. And now we got fucking Stevie Richards again. And we get to hear Stevie Richards' theme song. And he's like, I'm better than you.
Whoa.
You know it's Steven Richards.
I thought it was Stevie.
Yeah, no, they say Stevie, but the infograph says Steven.
They're fucking wrong.
And then throughout, dude, throughout commentary, they kept calling him Steven. I'm telling you, dude.
They did say Stevie as well, though. They went between Stevie and Steven.
Well, Mr. Richards.
There was a Steve in there.
Well, Mr. Richards
Steve
gets
Richards.
fucking killed, man.
Which, this is terrible because you got to be consistent with this shit.
So now this is not Extreme Rules because on Saturday's main event, it was unfair. So, Sabu starts going fucking nuts at this point, Stevie does get a little bit in with a little cheap shot. He tosses him into the post, and then that was it. Because Sabu goes low with a drop kick, slingshots him into a guillotine leg drop, and he's just fucking springing around the board. Fucking Sabu is bouncing everywhere and actually hitting stuff. It was surprising.
Yeah, no, I created a theory about Sabu.
What?
I think Sabu is actually a good wrestler, but because he does hardcore matches, he gets concussed in about every match, and then he just fucks everything
This
up.
is the one match. If you ever want to go watch a Sabu match, he'd never fucking botch the damn move.
No, he was consistent. It was noticeable. He was good.
And he had a new finish. So he does a springboard DDT. He does. Did he do the moonsault? I think he did the moonsault.
Yeah,
I think he did. Yeah,
did the moonsault. He picks up Stevie's corpse, and he does like a one-arm camel clutch that they say is based off his Uncle Sheik's move, and he knocks him out.
No, he gets a tap.
It's a tap, but come on, Stevie's knocked out. He's like,
Yeah,
and Sabu's pissed.
He's on the verge of tapping when he gets knocked out.
And Sabu's pissed because guess what he does? He yanks the fucking goddamn spike out of his shoe. And he says, I'm going to kill the ref.
Goes straight for the ref. Doesn't even care about Stevie.
It was fucking nuts. And then that's it.
And then he does a little taunt.
He puts the spike in his mouth and he points up.
I will say for Stevie, he did have a lot of really great spots at the beginning. And near the end of the match, as we were leading up into the camel clutch that I wanted to bring up, Steve is the first one to get a pinfall in the match, just with a quick run from the ropes and a shoulder tap. But he does a lot of really great spots where he puts Sabu in like this arm bar type of hold. And anytime that Sabu's been trying to get out of it, Steve would fuck up the arm even more, give a couple punches to the head, and continue the arm bar. I thought it was a pretty good back and forth, even up into that finish. But yeah, that finishing move after a flying DDT, that was a really great spot. It really feels as though that Sabu has his footing here. and I really would like to watch these two fight again. Personally, I thought it was really good back and forth.
I'd watch it again. This was, I think, the best match on the show.
I'd say so, for sure.
Hands down. I mean, and it's like, honestly, if Sabu had more matches like these, I'd probably like him a lot more, honestly.
Is it crazy for me to say that I thought all three of these matches were at least good or
no, this was like the best ECW episode in a while. We'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get there, Jay.
at least match-wise. At least match-wise.
We don't know the whole matches yet. We got one left. We haven't even seen it yet.
And the promos so far, promos have been fine.
Promos have been fine.
Hold on a minute. Why would we record something if we haven't even seen it yet?
Because this is live. We're live. Dude,
we're not watching.
We're watching it.
Well, you should have sent me the memo.
We are in the year 2006. It is July 18th right now. We are in Texas, in Casa Casa, with 2,000 other people.
That's right. We're in the fucking. We're in Corpus Christi.
We have a sign in the crowd that says Mike sucks on these Knox.
And I'm Baloney Maloney. That's what I got. That's my sign. Go find it.
Okay. Look,
yes, Nico.
2006 was good and all, but
yes.
Never mind. Go ahead.
What do you mean was? We're in it.
Never mind.
We're in it right now.
You know who's in it right now, Jay? Some fucking straight edge freak.
Oh, yes. The straight edge freak.
What is it?
Great.
Carney Maker Funk?
Yes.
Hey, he was the best part of this whole show. By far?
I don't know about that.
Cum making Punky Brewster?
Yeah. I mean, this was the best promo.
What qualifies me to be here in ECW? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, karate,
Tempo
and
karate.
the most disciplined of all, wrestling. In the background, because he's a pug.
He's a little
You see, I've trained extensively all over the world. It's time everyone finds out exactly how disciplined I am. It's a beautiful line. Jay? No?
Jay hates
it's beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm having a sneeze attack, so I keep muting right now.
I got it.
It's okay. Yeah, I know. Corpus Christi's kind of a wild place.
He takes a pause and says, while competing here with the best. Except I am also disciplined enough to savor the anticipation of my debut. My name is
C. Punk. CM Punk. I'm Phil Brooks. My name is Phil Brooks.
That's Savior. Savior.
I work with fucking children.
Savior. Savior.
I'm hurt. What? I'm old, and I'm tired.
No,
and I
he's
like
young.
Muffins.
He's not hurt. He's not old, and he's here to.
I'm young.
Stream.
I'm fresh, and I like everyone around me.
That's for sure.
Well, no. To be fair, in 2006, he did not like everyone around him.
Oh, he loved everybody. He was never any problem with anybody.
Especially my best friend since childhood, Cole Cabana.
Who?
I have no issues or reservations towards that individual. We are going to make a lot of great magic together.
Audience, I'm sorry to inform you, but Jay watches indies, and she should be condemned for this.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
It's 2006. Indies are bad.
You just hate that I watched the program, brother.
We're watching the program.
Yeah, you're right, because we're here live.
Wait, who let this freak in the fucking building?
Did somebody say Devilman Crybaby?
That's right.
Dude, I put down that this guy looks like an Elder Scrolls custom character. He looks like an orc.
What about Ariel?
It's good. Oh, man.
What about Ariel?
I mean, it makes Nico go a little crazy. Nico's about to become a vampire too at this rate.
What a powder.
Hey, look, I was the one who bit the neck in 06 lately.
That was you?
Yeah, it was me.
That was terrible. Why would you do that?
That's not what the fortune said.
I'm thirsty. Yeah, I kind of fucked with the fortune.
Well, she's playing around with her
You
little
kind of
card.
fucked with her neck.
She's playing around with her little card. What'd she get? What card she get?
Look, come on. We've all been playing too much
A death
Oblivion.
card.
I got the Sun card.
Well, then, Kevin Thorne's here again. Who let him in? He wasn't invited.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay, do you want me to say it? Do you want me to say
it?
Blood.
Say it.
Oh!
Blood.
Why does he keep spitting on me?
Why is that not on the soundboard?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should.
Let me tell you. Oh, you're right. Don't worry.
We need more
'cause it could just
ECW
be-
representation of the soundboard.
Are we gonna get a Carlito versus Kevin Thorne match? And it's gonna be the wettest match out there because they keep spitting on each other.
Yeah, it'll definitely be sexual.
Welcome back, soundboard.
Can you dig it, sucker?
No.
And then Booker T comes out for the main event.
Unfortunately,
Big
we're not
Show.
on the Superior Show.
So get this, right?
Uh-huh.
We are about, I want to say 26, 27 minutes into what would overall be a 44-minute show, but we're probably about 40 minutes into an hour since we're live.
What do you mean?
And we get a little recap over the past couple of weeks for Big Show, him winning the championship. We have some interaction from Saturday Night Main Event. Everything that basically is trying to get us to this moment, showing off Big Show as the ECW champion, and why Undertaker, of all fucking people, has made it into the ECW main event after last week, where it was Big Show versus Ric Flair in the main event, and has been still, in my opinion, the best match of WWE ECW, but that's besides the point. These are not ECW people. I do not care if Big Show is the only person to hold the WWE, WCW, and ECW championship. He is not an ECW guy. Undertaker being here, though it is badass, it is always badass to see the Undertaker entrance, especially in a place like this, where
Undertaker coming out
the
brick
seating
shit
is
house
so weird.
is so funny.
It's so but it's so
fucking
cool.
funny. No, it's
the
so
fact
funny.
that everyone is close enough to him to pat him and everything. Like, I thought this was really badass looking. You have Big Show watching from the ring. You have that awesome shot where the camera gets right underneath Taker, makes him look so larger than life. That said, it takes 10 minutes to get into this match, closer to 11 to get into the match with everyone walking to it and the promo package. It takes a while to get into this.
This is not.
When we finally do get into the ring, no, this is not Extreme Rules. We already had that match.
Yeah, sorry.
Undertaker starts with a good bit of offense. Big Show goes in for a headbutt, gets Undertaker into the corner, and that's where we're going to be for quite a while here until Undertaker is able to break free, and he goes from the ropes into a clothesline, does not do anything to show, tries it a second time, gets a big boot. We make our way out of the ring, and that's really where we're able to get a lot of interesting offense, where it's just, a couple of Irish whips. Show's able to throw Undertaker out of the ring. When Undertaker's finally able to get up and stand, we get that little back and forth. Make our way back into the ring. And this is where I kind of phased out, to be honest with you. This is where things just didn't seem too interesting. It was a very slow-paced match. It wasn't until they really got to... It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad. It was just slow. For me, the pacing was just a little too methodical for me. Where I like my... They are big. I get it. I'm not saying that it's a bad main event. It's just not one that I enjoy. It's not my go-to for a main event. I would prefer something a bit more fast-paced, but it's not made for me, is what I'm saying.
They didn't make it for you.
It wasn't until we started getting to the chokeslam versus chokeslam. Who's going to get the chokeslam first? Because that's essentially the biggest part of this match. Obviously, the championship's on the line. But if any of you think that Undertaker's going to be leaving as ECW champion and having to be on this fucking show more than he has to, you're out of your damn mind. So already throw that belt out of the way. You already know Big Show's winning, or there's going to be some sort of interference or something. So you already know. But The big part of this match is Undertaker going to be able to get a Big Show, or is Big Show going to stop him? We get to a point where Taker gets Show into a corner and then for some reason starts yelling at a ref, and the ref makes this wild face in the corner with his hands up in the air. He's like screaming at Taker like, whoa, we're cool. We're cool. Don't know why he did it. He finally goes for Big Show, but Big Show goes in for a kick because he's already back. He gets Taker into an Irish whip. Taker's able to counter it, get Show down with a kind of looks like a low blow, gets him around the corner, and eventually tries to do an old school. That doesn't work. Show's able to deflect that. He gets Undertaker to the top of the ropes. He gets on the second rope, does this awesome suplex move where commentary claims that the table had shook from the impact.
That's like the first time I've seen the Big Show do one of those spots and the ring just didn't like explode.
Yeah.
I really wanted the ring to explode. It would have been really cool.
Yeah, you can't do that for ECW. That's a big show.
Yeah, I guess Paul Heyman's a little too prepared for that shit.
And Sci-Fi's like, no, we need more werewolves.
True.
We need Nacho Libre and a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Big Show gets Taker up and goes in for that Cobra Clutch, but Taker's able to get his way out of it after a while, because for a little bit Big Show kind of looked like he was humping Taker till Taker was able to get up on the ropes and do old school anyway. They both make their way out of the ring, and this is when Khali just shows up out of nowhere. He's just here with his manager, whose name I forget, all from stuff of Saturday Night Main Event. Davari. I'm sorry, I always forget Davari's name.
You're gonna fucking
Big Show. No, just keep me here. No. I like ECW and nothing more. Khali and Big Show both hate The Undertaker, so they both get shots at Taker. This, of course, disqualifies the match because this is not Extreme Rules. Taker's finally able to get them off of his back for a minute with a chair. He just goes fucking ham on Khali in particular, smacking him twice in a row in the head. Goes for Big Show in the stomach and then the back. And then a third chair shot to the head for Khali. Like, he was ready to murder Great Khali on television here. He goes and he removes all the stuff from the table for the table spot, tries to get Big Show up, but Khali's able to deflect it, and they both go in for a double choke slam, slamming Undertaker through the table like a bitch.
I liked it.
Yeah, it made these guys look pretty strong. I'm not a big fan of Khali. I've never really been, but I really liked how they made him look here. I just don't get why he's here, other than just getting more stuff on SmackDown on ECW.
Yeah, well, he's feuding with Taker, so it's like
right. It's a good through line.
Yeah. So they're trying to build, because some of these things that happen were just building Great American Bash.
Right.
Yeah. So. What do you mean?
Well, I got some bad news for Jay.
What?
Well, you're gonna have to be on Great American Bash, Jay.
What?
Yeah. As much as that main event worked, didn't like the no contest. And it seems that, why are they having Big Show fight The Undertaker so much? Oh, well, Great Khali? I know this is for the people on Smack Up. It'll get cut out, so you don't get spoiled. But Jay needs to get spoiled. Great Khali ain't going to be at Great American Bash, Jay.
What?
The elevated liver enzymes.
No, the what? Why did you say it so casually like that?
Elevated liver enzymes. Great Khali did not pass his hep test. So now the Punjabi prison match will be Undertaker versus ECW champion Big Show at Great American Bash this Sunday.
Wait, Khali's got hepatitis?
No, the test just didn't come back in time, so they took him off the show.
Yeah, because I'm guessing there's a blood spot.
I don't know. I don't know why this happened. I don't understand.
Does Undertaker have hepatitis?
Well,
Undertaker's
where?
competing.
Wait, where is Great American Bash?
I'm not sure.
Because it might be because even today, some of these like shows are stuck to fight with the state commission on sports. So that state might have said they needed to get that test passed because if they don't, they can't he can't compete, and they will ban or fine heavily if they even try. So I think that's probably why, because he's been fighting in other matches. So yeah. I think it's because the state they're doing Great American Bash in, they needed the test, and it just didn't come in time.
Probably. I still, though, it's kind of crazy to have this match that Kali invented, and he's not even going to be in it.
It's funny.
It's so wild. Also, just because Undertaker is in the match doesn't mean that he doesn't have hepatitis. Because the only reason why Kali was stopped...
I said Kali wasn't in the match. It's not.
No. I asked, but then I went, does Undertaker have hepatitis? And you went, no, because he's in the match. Here's the thing. Kali's not in the match, not because he does or doesn't have it, but because we don't have the answer to that question.
So, I mean, maybe he got it. Maybe he got it from fucking Bob Orton.
And maybe Undertaker had it, and the state was like, that's cool. We just need to know if he has it. You don't know.
I think I think I do know, because I'm sure Undertaker has fought in pretty much every state since.
Name every state.
You want me to name every state right here, right now?
Yeah,
this is the only guy that I think would do it in this group.
You've been extremely sideways.
Is that the way? That's how you're ending this.
What? Do you want him to name every state?